everybody and welcome back to another fresh season with FC United. We've made some big signings. Well, I think they're big. And we've managed to free somebody. We've freed a player who I think personally is a fantastic player, and he's still going, and he's been quite phenomenal in pre-season as well. And also we've rescued another one. Both past the 30s, but still got a lot of time to give. So without any further ado, let's have a look at the finances first. So financially, we've still got 23 million in the bank. We've still got a bit of a budget in the transfers, but we are overspending on wages. It doesn't matter. That's all by the by. The club vision for this season is we're struggling to keep the wage budget, so that's fine. But we want to fight bravely against relegation. We want to reach the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we want to reach the 3rd round of the Carabao. But we're also improving the training facilities, which is started and going to end in December. And we're expanding the stadium. Don't forget, we're going up to about 18,000 capacity as well. It might as well be cheaper to build a new stadium, I think. So maybe we might suggest that next time. The season preview, once again, we're lying bottom of that pile. 1,000 to 1 to win the league. We're not going to win the league. We know that. But 1,000 to 1. Crystal Palace have more chance of winning the league than us? Really? I don't think so. Promoted are Crystal Palace and Norwich and Newcastle, which we will be playing this season. But yeah, we're languishing down here. Let's have a look at some of the players that are on the lookout here. I'm assuming that's Ansu Fati of Liverpool, Trent Alexander. Alexander-Arnold is that, I think. Yeah, it must be Ansu Fati. Fati Vieira's actually, not Ansu Fati. Okay. Luis Enrique, Quali. Okay, none of our players are in there, so that's great. In fact, let me come off this screen very quickly. I'm not sure if anybody you noticed, but there were some transfers in there that we have made. Or did we release? I don't know. Let's take you through the players that we've let go. And then we'll take you through the players that we've signed. Right, starting with the first one then. So the first one is Justin Matron. He's gone. He's left the building. Looking at the stats now, I think, yeah, I can see why. He hardly got any game time last season. 6 games in the Premiership. Not an awful lot, but he's gone back to the Championship. He's with Blackburn now. 210,000. After buying him for 2 million, he's helped us qualify, I guess. He had a very good season. The first season that we had him, and then we didn't really use him because we had better midfielders in. So we take a massive hit on him, but 210,000, he's gone. Zakor, he's left the building as well. He's gone to QPR for 500,000. We make a little bit of money on him. Again, hardly used him last season. 7 games. That is about it. Actually, yeah, about 9 games. Not an awful lot. He wanted more game time. We were just getting better and better defenders in our team. He wasn't going to get any game time, so we let him go just to further his career a bit. John Dick, our very own resident Julian Dicks. Yeah, he's gone. Stats say he's still pretty good, but the midfield, you'll understand why we have let him go. But he's gone to Cardiff for 725,000. We do make a little bit of money on him. Again, 13 games last season. Not an awful lot. It did help us in the Championship, but that was about it. So got to the Premiership. He didn't really fit into our plans, even though he did play towards the end as the DM role. But yeah, he finally goes. Just recently, Lucas Searle Merrifield, he has gone. Our left back, right back. He still looks pretty good at 25 years old. I was tempted to hang on to him a little bit. But again, you'll see why we've had to let him go. We've had to just let go of a few players. He's gone to Bristol City for 1.1 million. So we get half our money back. We bought him for 4 games he played. I feel sorry for him. He was there as a backup, but an expensive backup all the same. 3 games in total. It's not a lot. I do feel sorry for the lad, but I think he'll do better where he is now. Sonny Perkins, he has left the building also. He still looks pretty good. He can play all positions there, and there. Maybe we should have hung on to him just for that little bit longer. We wanted to ease some wages budget, which didn't quite work really, to be honest. But £5.5 million to Middlesbrough. Suckers! Not really. He's a very good player. We just didn't want him. We got better players, and we've changed the system again. as you do over pre-season, because you see players you want and you have to try and fit him in somewhere. But not too bad. A good servant over the 2 seasons he's been with us. 20 plus games. Not bad, I guess. But yeah, he didn't play an awful lot. Let's take you through the players that we've brought in. And then do a summary. Seamus, but he comes on a permanent deal. We've got him. We've got him back. £9.5 million we've had to buy him for. And you know what? I think it's a pretty good steal. He proved himself last season where we kind of we didn't have the right players in place, and hopefully he's going to do pretty well this season. 15 goals, 8 assists, 3 player of the match, man of match awards, 6.97. It doesn't do it justice at all. He was pretty damn good, but £9.5 million. Welcome to the team, and he looks pretty good. I still need another striker, I feel, just as either as a backup or have him as a backup, but either way, he's going to be leading the line unless somebody, of course, comes along. Martin Coons from Dortmund. We had him on loan last season. The 20-year-old. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this young man. I think he's going to be more or less a backup in midfield. But £2.5 million we pick him up for. I thought it was quite a bargain at the time. But now we've brought in other players. I wish I'd held off on this decision and not bothered. Perkins would have been an ideal candidate instead of this guy. But for 20 years old, I feel like he should improve quite a bit, and we'll get he's at 1.6 now. We should get about 3 million for him, hopefully. So, but with these stats, I think he'll do reasonably. We might send him out on loan yet. We don't know. The next chap, Jez Davis. Wow, he's pretty damn good. Again, you can see why we've released some of our midfielders. He looks very, very special as well. 1.6 million from FC Dallas in the MLS, and he's a pretty damn good player. He's had a couple of games already for us as well. He's already picked up a yellow card, but that doesn't really matter. But I'm just more interested in the stats more than anything else. Pretty good in tackling. He's got very good passing as well. His decision making is top notch, and physicals, and look, it just looks very, very well rounded. And I think £8.5 million rated already. It's a bargain all the same. So, yeah, very happy with this steal. We've got Juan Watson up next. Again, defender this time. We had to let go a couple of defenders like you've seen. And, yeah, we can see why, again, physicals look remarkable. 17 jumping reach. He can head the ball. He's 6'1". He can tackle. The tackle is 17, for goodness sake. He's got very good bravery. His work rate's going to be pretty good as well. And he's very ambitious. So, hopefully, we'll see a lot of improvement from him as well. We get him up from we pick him up from Chelsea, £10.5 million. It's a lot of money, but we've had the money to spend. We had to get some decent players in, and the ones we wanted to get in, we couldn't get in because we're not that luxurious enough as a club. Is that the word? Is that a word you would use? We're not enticing enough, I guess. But yeah. I'm very happy to have him along. Victor Ortiz. Wow. Another defender. Now, he can play right back. We have got Cole, and we've got Favria as well, who's going to be lingering around between left and right back. But I'm not planning on bringing him out into the right back role. I want him playing in the centre. 6'4". He's got bloody speed and pace on him. He can head the ball. His determination is a 20. Teamwork, 18. He can tackle. He's very aggressive. And the media description, a centre-back. And he's driven as well, personality. So he will want to win. And that's what we're... It's 53 grand a week as well, though. But 16.5 million almost. From Swansea. You probably think that's quite excessive. But again, 3 games already. He's already playing at 7.22 in the friendlies. Very excited to have him along, so hopefully he'll bolster up our defence as well. But yeah, them stats, I couldn't say no. And again, better players that we wanted, we couldn't bring in. So, but even so, he's still a very good player. We bring in Dele Alli. Hurrah! Yes, he's 34 years old. Goes straight against my selection process. But attacking midfielder, you're wondering? Well, he can play up front. He can play out on the wings. He can play in midfield. And he's got the experience. And I think that's what we've been missing. £350,000. Would you say no to him? I don't think you would. Brentford obviously profit from him, but I don't care. He's still playing very, very well. A 7.23 in the friendlies already. He's already scored 2 goals with 2 I wonder if the 2 penalties is included in the 2 goals. I don't know, because he's missed 1 already. 1 player of the match. What can I say? He's an absolute... he's a beast at the minute. At 34 years old, I think he'll slot into our team. And it'll help some of the youngsters as well, which is what we're really after. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to have him. When he said he'll sign, yes. But once again, you can just look at that. I mean, for Tottenham, he played well. He even played for Barcelona and Sevilla as well. I think we've got him for 2 years. Whether or not he'll carry on next season, I don't know. Depends how badly they drop off. But it's still better than anybody we've got at the club. Or is it? He's a player that wanted freeing. We have freed him. And we are going to play him. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce the signing of Donny van de Beek. Come on! Yeah, stats-wise, doesn't look that great. 33 years old. He's alright, he's probably not as good as Dele Alli, I guess. But in midfield, I don't care. He's very resolute. And he needed to be. And we have freed Donny van de Beek. That is the headline. His headline. He's already scored. He's already played a few games for us as well. Some assists. This is the killer as well. We bought him for $4.5 million. That is probably very excessive. I don't think there's any add-ons, I don't think. Yeah, there is. Up to 5.5. Okay. I don't care. We had to sign him. And again, from Brentford. So Brentford had Dele Alli and Van de Beek. Now we've got them. We've picked them up. He had not so good last season. 32 games though, but hopefully he's going to be a lot better for us. Already playing at a 7. But as you can see for United, 20 games, like half a season, just over. Not really cutting at United, which you probably could fault down to the manager, I don't know, or the system, who knows. Just out of interest, who is still manager of... it's still Solskjaer. Wow, amazing. But yeah, we had to free him, and we have. So Donny van de Beek comes to us, yeah, quite excessive though, but $4.5 million. I couldn't really grumble. He's still got it. I don't care. It's Donny van de Beek, 94 caps, 16 goals for his country. And yeah, he's on 60 grand a week as well. So, that is the big news. We have freed Donny van de Beek. And if we have a look at the rest of the transfers then and what have you. So if we have a look here. So £33 million spent there this season. Plus the extra 12 million there as well. So 55 million we've spent. And we've raked in 7, nearly 8 million as well. There's a couple of other players that have gone on loan. Some of the youngsters. David Diallo, he's gone as well out on loan. A few of the youngsters gone on a free. But that is about it. I think we released some players as well. So if we just have a look at some released players. Oliver Wright, the goalkeeper, he's gone. Jim Carroll, he's gone. And a couple of other youngsters as well. Was there anybody else? Free transfers, maybe? I don't like it. Yeah, apart from them ones there. I don't like it where it doesn't tell you all the... You say all the transfers. You want all the transfers on there. They're clearly not on there. So, yeah, we have spent big. And to say that, and we've still got £23 million in the bank, that is... great stuff. So the friendlies so far before we start the season, which is probably going to be next episode now. We'll probably play a couple that we'll probably come back to the Leeds game and maybe the Carabao Cup second round, who knows, or maybe West Brom Chelsea will get the game up and running. Shamrock Rovers, which I'm always trying to tempt some players away from them. A 4-1 victory, very nice indeed. Police SA, I've got no idea who they are. The Police Sports Association, whereabouts are they? Singapore, in fact. Okay. Oh, that's where we went on tour. Okay. Singapore, a nice 4-1 victory there. 6-0 against Niigata Unicorn. 5-0, sorry, not 6. Dele Alli scored 2 goals there as well. That's very nice. Played Lille. We smashed them 2-0. Butt and Sparrow there. Sevilla, a nice, easy 3-0 victory. Can't complain. And then Atalanta, a 2-1 victory we had to come back from behind. It was a free kick. It hit the post, hit Salvador on the back and went in. So we've got off to a flying start. And the tactics for this season, which we are going to be using, is going to be this one. It's the one I used for my QPR Twitch save. if you're interested, you can come down and you could come over and watch me on twitch.tv at IlsonCatGaming. Links are in the description and what have you. So yeah, please come by. We stream majority of the weekends in the morning. So have a look, follow, and do all that lovely stuff as well. And so you don't miss any episodes in that sense as well. So yeah, that is aside. That is pretty much what we're going to be playing. Van der Beek and Ali, I'm not sure how that's going to work, but we'll sort something out. Armstrong's not favouring that position as a wing back, but we've used wing backs in the friendlies and it seems to have worked, whether the teams are just not as good as ours, which clearly states. But yeah, good wins against some of the Spanish sides as well, so I'm very, very chuffed with that. So yeah, that is pretty much. I think we do need a right winger though, if we can get one in. But we've got some very, very decent players in. Jez Davis. I mean, maybe we could put Van der Beek in there. Jez Davis here or something. I don't know. But choice. Yeah, choice is going to be one of... I mean, Kimmel's out injured at the moment. And same with Coons as well. And we're just trying to offload Harvey. I think he's the last player to offload. And I think we have got... we're stuck in the under-23s, actually, to be perfectly honest. If we just bring them up. Right, Phillips and Crossdale. 28 and 30 years old, respectively. They're not going to get any game time. Really not. The only thing I can do is push them into the first team and then try and sell him. In fact, I might do that now. Just move him to the senior squad. They're not registered, so I want to be able to sell them. So if we just go back to my team there, and if we can just push them out. The only problem being now is that the fact that their wages are too high, that nobody wants them. So whether or not we have to entice them, we'll pay part of the wages, but we'll see that if a deal comes through. But yeah, that is generally the feel of the side at the moment. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that we need to go through before we sign off in today's episode. If there's anybody else that you feel that you think we should be looking at, then please do so. If we don't get them in this window, hopefully we'll try and get them in the next. But I'm very excited for this season. I feel very, very happy with the choices we've made. Ali and Van der Beek are going to bring something different to the side. And our back four has changed once again, apart from the wing backs. Apart from that, we're looking very solid. And I'm quite happy. Salvador, why are you not... He was at 4-star, you know. He doesn't want to be. Not anymore. How's Hammond? He's still 3, so that's kind of nice. Man City have already beaten Leeds in the 2:30 kickoff, so they're top of the table. And United have won it 4 times in the last 6. That's interesting. Let me know what you think of the transfers. Do you think freeing Van der Beek is the right choice? I can't see how it can't be. And bringing Dele Alli in, what do you think to the 2 over 30s? I think it's something that we have to do to bring some more experience into the side and help the youngsters. I think that's what we have to do in order to build our money up, gain a bit of momentum in the Premiership. And I think a couple of seasons down the line, we should be applying for or even competing for a European place. That would be amazing. But we are in the best league in the world. FC United are there. We're going to compete. Sort of. Mid-table. Roundabout. If we can. If you enjoyed that, please smash a like on there. Like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until the next episode, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.